football league. Brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Now an opening at the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Let's go, guys. Cowboy 80.
And he'll get ahead for the 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Come on. Hey, look, grab the line.
Off the play fake. He'll hit the thrust. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
19 strike.
He's hit after the catch.
Wait, this fumble the fucking ball, man.
Come up with the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Sanders. And it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety
Control him,
position,
nigga.
filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd, they need 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. That one on target to Moore. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to learn more and more now, Mike, that sacks are quarterback stats. Everyone always wants to blame the offensive line, but in this case, the protection was really good. Nobody got open downfield, and the quarterback has to get rid of the ball. You just can't expect your protection to hold up that long.
To throw on 2nd down, Stafford. Throwing right sideline and complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
Set. Rock roll 80.
They run out of the gun with Sanders. Not much to speak of on that one. It'll be a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. quickly out to Williams. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Shakir. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready up! Cougar 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Second and 10.
Back. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
19 Tiger. Hey, man.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
I'll give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing big.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for us.
Ooh, something going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a third and 12. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
It's a gain of 5. It's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Second and 4.
70 rings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check. Ready, run.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Set up. Ready.
Up the middle they go. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Stafford. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Remember, he had a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Running is Sanders. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Lions.
On the handoff, this is Sanders. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hawk 70. Go.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Throw on the run is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Track him, 60. Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Sanders. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Second and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2, and now you find yourself on third down.
Moore going in motion. Stafford now on third down. Moving outside the pocket, and that is incomplete.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really like, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments. It's always a little bit of a letdown there. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, here comes Shakir. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Get it! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll find Shakir open right side. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
He'll drop to throw. It's slant into the hands of Shakir. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this.
Ready, break.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Deputy left, let's go.
Wide, get wide.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Now, he'll air one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be 3rd down. clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now from the gun.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Stafford now to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Straight ahead, it's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right out midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The shotgun snap to Stafford. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A first down throw for Stafford. That's right side and brought in by Williams. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's Sanders. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full. The Lions call their first time out, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. The motion man is Johnson. Now a second down throw for Stafford. That is caught side of the end zone. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here comes Shakir. And they'll force it out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 18, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep for Shakir. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Third quarter set to
We're drawing
commence.
all the tension now.
And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground.
Ain't no way this is broke on this, bro.
To the 45. Still
And he used what's the name? So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go. And the line's up there. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Shakir. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Check smash. Come on.
Now, faking the give.
Wow.
Incomplete. Covered very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Mustang 19. Just ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have it for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
60 Eagle. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw yet again. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
Yeah, right.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting, Mike. So typically when teams come out with 5 wide, you're thinking, okay, there's no back in the backfield. This ball's either quarterback run or this ball's going to come out fast because you only have 5 offensive linemen to protect. In this case, they do a great job protecting, allowing the quarterback to take a shot down the field. It falls incomplete, but that's a good sign for down the road.
60 Panther Street.
Back to the air one more time. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
19 Charger.
Damn, I need an audible.
Lion. Go.
Now give up the middle. Nice work here. He's got the first down. Down to about the 30-yard line.
18, hold it.
First and 10 at the
18
30-yard line.
Cut 19. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. Forced out, and he's got it.
Good ball, bro.
Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
39-yard line.
Back to throw. This one got in by Hawkinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And leads to 3rd down.
Let's back in. Ready up.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Damn, that's weird.
It's intercepted. Picked up on the rookie from Alabama.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground, it's Sanders.
No, bro. I'm not finna.
Past the 45. Still going. And they're not gonna run it.
did that shit twice.
Man. You get him in the fourth quarter, Tebow. Yeah, I'm finna force him that way. I'm finna force him away from all the space on the side. You feel me? You're gonna have to play high.
Oh damn, I didn't do that.
Go ahead, Tebow. You can guard him. Hey, Pooh, slide over, man. Slide over, help. Slide over, Pooh, help. Help, help, help. Move. Go home, man. They're fucking selling right now.
He came back and won the division.
They've been dealt.
Oh, that's me. Got a foul. We got a foul twice. We got a foul twice.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Milroe now off the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25. So right about the 28-yard line.
Set. Go.
On play action, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big play for L.A. 59 yards.
The Chargers.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to put this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Set. Set.
On first down, Herbert. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, go Lion.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The left side catch made by McConkey. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Set. 380. Set.
Herbert to the air again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Delta. Set. Ready.
Now Herbert again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
380. Delta. Set. What is it?
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. And McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Go.
Herbert to the air again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Bruno Ford is there to bring him down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It is a big gain for Arizona. It's a gain of 43 yards. Milroe going to hold on to this one. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
Jason Sanders for the extra
The
point.
dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
All that drink you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Hardman now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll get nothing here. Go back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hey, Ram. Ready?
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
A gain of 18. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. 59.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He'll buy time, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Let's go now.
Now Milroe on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Go.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he will score! Touchdown, Cardinals. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to put this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone.
We need to stop, bro. 5-0 run. We need to stop.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden the 2nd. And he will score. Orlando Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. Using the tight end to get to the
7-0 run, man. We need to stop.
You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get across the 20, mark them down 23-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. And some nifty running on the return. This is good yardage before he was taken down. Going on first down is Herbert. Flushed to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. Have some more efficiency on these early...
Oh, big hole left side. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
On first down, it's Milroe. Back over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 5.
To throw, it's Herbert. That one is complete to Hardman. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
6-yard line.
Herbert to throw. And he gets that to Hardman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 55 yards on the game. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown.
I should have jumped.
Kicker now for the
I didn't jump on it next time. I mean, I knew he was going to pull it. I just didn't think I needed to jump. I wasn't trying to foul him.
Chargers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll send a man in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Milroe throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to have the 1st down.
Hey, no threes, no threes. Fuck everything else. Fuck everything else. No threes. Yeah. No, no threes. Yeah.
This 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 55 seconds till halftime. Here's a 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Pushed out to his left. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making
somebody got to get me.
out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Milroe on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. They force 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? You want to stay ahead of the chains. You want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Cardinals going to tack on 3 more. Extending the lead here late in the first half.
Then me get the ball.
That's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one taken at the 7. They cut across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Thinking that ball left his hand, and he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Second down, here's Herbert. He's going to try it here again.
P.I.
It's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final
Got to pick on the
play.
other side.
Not
Back in this thing, though.
And that is how this first
Saturday
half
night.
will come to an end.
Oh, we get the ball.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Will be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Dean Wood. Dean Wood.
This drive will begin with a run with action.
Get out of my way.
To the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. On play action, now Herbert escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down around the 38-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll go with Hampton. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
He don't know what to do with this formation.
The pickup there. It's good for a Chargers first down.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Let's go.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 20 yards on that last play. And the Chargers have the first down. Curry, Herbert. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And they take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Well, he's certainly not wasting any time marching down the field. And you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run. And yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
And he will get into the end zone.
Back in this thing, baby. Let's go.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. It really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. Chargers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
All day.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5.
2 as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ain't no way, bro.
To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25.
Ain't no way.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Arizona.
Should stay with the plays we've been running.
His second
Good.
touchdown of the evening. The point by Sanders is good. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Hardman now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time. DeAndre Swift. And he's able to force his way through one man to the goal and muster about a yard on this drive. Second down. Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. To the 45. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49. Herbert now on 1st down. Godwin working the right side. And now he's in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Oh, you got to give it to him. Why you don't give it to him?
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Into the end zone.
Let's get out here and play some damn defense.
Kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. It's 2nd down. They'll run with Gibbs. And
some good blocking at the point of attack. They'll pick up on 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger play.
And the defense come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
They'll go play action with Milroe.
Did nobody get through there? It's crazy. Did nobody get through there? Did nobody get through there? That's insane, bro.
That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalties.
Did nobody get through there?
Might have made contact.
Get out of here.
Too late.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Herbert now on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting
Come on now.
a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Damn, I had that nigga. He playing on that safety, too.
Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Damn, that's on me.
At 0, and that'll cost them 5. Shotgun now for Herbert.
Let's go.
Downfield to Slayton. He's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, LA. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Herbert to the air again. Moving to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them. And they connect. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Charger first down. A run here with Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Why he won't give it to him?
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive.
Oh, my God.
Let's see if that was it right there. That's what we'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal is a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Press on lead.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he slips through an opening. Lines up getting about 8 as he pass the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's second down and 2. No run out off the bootleg.
Everybody named Mama wide up in the room.
On the move is caught. Into space.
Dang.
He's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Arizona. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. They get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the play.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to look downfield once again.
Everybody had my water over there.
It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be... Oh, he's got it! Cole Hartman. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job. Get this thing back in one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball.
That's on me. Throwing it too early. Throwing it too early. Oh, the too early. Hell. Throwing it too early.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it's 2nd and 1.
What you doing still up? What you doing still up?
They go play action now with Milroe.
Huh?
On the run is complete.
Oh, what you doing?
Down inside the 35. Just his first catch. They have held him.
Oh, because I ain't want to talk in the chat.
Gives him a first down. Here's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. It is 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Milroe.
They called that.
On the crossing route. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milroe.
It made me click on the corner, bro. What the hell? Ain't even click nothing.
And that's exactly how you stress
That's some
all
bullshit.
Get the ball and leave no doubt that that late touchdown might
Made me click on this nigga, bro.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Hartman now to return it. Oh, he's got room.
Dang.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Lion.
Herbert to throw. On the run to the right. And he spots his target downfield right to right on the completion. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Herbert.
Dang.
He's going to come down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now Herbert.
Damn.
As he just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On third and long, it's Herbert. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit...
Damn! I forgot to set that up.
And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
Okay, quick.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Track 50, track 50. Ready? Sandy line. Sandy Ranger.
Slot man in motion right. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Damn, this nigga walked me down. What up?
This ball game is over. So it's a win for the Cardinals and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from SoFi.
I don't think I threw too many interceptions. Let's see. I threw 1. Should have played better in the first. Yeah, we didn't play good in the first. That's what killed us. Cause he gave up 21 in the second. We got 7 in it. At least 14 in the first. See, I ain't even look at that. Him, you still here? Oh yeah, I'm looking for. Yeah, oh, there we go. Right there. That'll work. Mine? Yeah, let me use mine. Right there. Yeah. Let me do this right here.
members. That shit feel the fuck up like that. You bullshit out of that.
No, it ain't filled up.
Machiavelli, who you got?
Steelers. Mm-hmm. Big game right here, baby.
The NFL playoffs are on EA
That nigga from the Lions be cheating. I said, it don't matter, you still gonna make the play. I just quit on his ass. Nigga he be speed boosting. I should have, but he thought he was gonna get to play big. I said, nah, I just take the L, so I won't have to play your ass. You get to play somebody else. What's going on out here in Atlanta? We get it.
We continue a Super Wild Card weekend here on EA Sports.
Woo!
This return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You won MVP over my nigga too.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground.
I should have played that last game.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage.
Man, the league would have been full. Niggas was capping, bro.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Again, Peterson. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back over the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I ain't got the formation. Man, it's all good. I found a new formation. That shit crazy.
Real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. They'll drop the throw. And Diggs has it. Gets around him. And they're going to have this across midfield.
Let's go. First down, baby.
They'll pick up a 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. So opening drive, 3rd down. They complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, fake towards the middle, the ball.
Oh, my guy.
And then they can do some work afterwards.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
There we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. First down, here's a runner.
Hey, yo, that motherfucking linebacker there right there.
Nothing good. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Damn, I need that formation.
50 boxes.
They'll look to throw.
Ooh.
Pressure and will go down. Saints back at the 30 line. They get to it for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
19. 18 running.
Look in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they hate to settle for 3, but they created a fresh set of downs.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Batted away and incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Back to the ground, Peterson. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings will strike first here, this wild card matchup.
That shit's low as hell.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
We gonna go home, man. Oh, that shit accurate as fuck.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Learn something new on this bitch every day. Every day.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run the Freeman here to begin the drive. And he's got to pass the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now here's Vick. Short throw caught by Pitts. So the completion results in 9 yards. And now give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Vick, option right.
Somebody catch up with him.
Solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a 1st down to the keeper. Now Vick, he's going to change things up. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's taken inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
On play action, Vick. The right sideline falls incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Freeman. Down to the 25. Again, only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
19 tight. Let's go now.
Vick readies to throw.
Good play. Damn, good play.
And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
So me.
Now the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Gone. Dang.
Showing it here. Good starting field position. They get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Drews. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Cowboy 80.
They'll set up the throw. He's going to air one out.
Damn, I should have lied. I don't know why I damn did that. I hear that. Damn.
The deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Wow.
Now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game,
and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it out, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Damn,
the Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
On the jump. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Here we go. Set. 19 target. 19 target.
They'll set up to throw. That's going to be called by Norris. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 39 yards there. A big one.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready?
back to throw now on first down. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
I missed the wrong read. The running back was wide open on the right. Yeah, I pressed the wrong read. When I threw the ball right there, I just hit it. Hell it. He ain't gonna be able to click on it. Good catch, boy. Going home, buddy.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A good return up past the 30. A good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 70 Kimball.
Quick throw out wide by Vick. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Pass the 60. Warriors 70. Go.
From the gun, Vick.
Mm-hmm.
As he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Come on. Hey. Pass on 80. 19 right.
4th down, Vick.
Good catch.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Ready. 19 tight. Ready.
Again, it's Vick. Gets it off to Freeman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Hold it ready. Hawk 70.
Throwing, Vick. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
Ready.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Fans are holding their breath there as Vick takes off. He does run for the first down.
Buffalo 80. 60. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon me?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
has 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Here we go.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
18 Rattler.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Gaskin will try it up the middle.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He'll get this out wide to Gaskin.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19 right.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Stick the Eagles. Stick the Eagles.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's 2nd and 10.
19, Hawk, 18 Cardinal, 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger.
To throw, Vick. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there sending his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
To try here for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And able to break this out all the way to the 30-80-yard line. Great return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down it goes.
Second and 14.
Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, third and long now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some touchdowns on their first two drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first two drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Pulled in at the 24. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Okay, ready?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Vic to throw it. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. We're in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
19, 70, 70.
This will be the final play of the half. Vic looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. These two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think the key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Vic goes play action. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Romeo Doubs taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get out. They'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Well, he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Vick readies to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Locates Mooney on the out route. Now he's free up the right sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
70, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Vick now. Man open, here's Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Check smash, check smash.
Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. No gain on the play, it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Vick's going to change the play.
The Vikings 20-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Freeman fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it looks like the defense has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1-yard line and coughing it up, no way.
You gotta protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn,
your
anyone. It doesn't matter. Take care of the football. You're in a position to go in and score. At worst, you've given up a chance to get 3 points.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
7-yard line.
7 Pirates, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Runner, 18.
The middle gasket. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now they'll change things up. Complete. Jefferson the target. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Vikings.
They'll run here with Gaskin. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. From the 33, here's second down and 7. They'll set up a throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. DeMarcus Walker. And they're to drop him for a loss on the play. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to make a play in the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down. At the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's Vick. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. A rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Okay, break.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it, and that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Jefferson moving in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
26 yards. And the Vikings.
Top 60, top 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Motion man is Shakir.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Shakir hauls it in.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now thrown incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Check.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with the score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red